Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Yeah, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, I'm just trying to get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the second grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid.
Boss Cowboys.
Your voice matters.
And it does. Your voice matter. And we got a question.
You want answers?
Yeah. Is Micah Parsons' relationship to Ant appropriate or inappropriate? We gonna talk about it. And we gonna measure the Kool-Aid. See, because it's a divide. And I ain't gonna let it be a divide. I'm gonna bring it all together. We gonna measure this Kool-Aid. Because some things are inappropriate. Some things is downright disrespectful. Some things are not. But we go get into it, break this whole thing down. We go talk about this like men and some women today. Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters. Let's go.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. Need no middleman, I'm the man to man, send it in. I like what I like, me, I know my rights, it's sipping in. I like having fun, I do what I want, it's what it is. For my son and son, for my daughters, yeah, it's for my twin. I work through the night, I do what I like, get a check, I go for the ride. I've been down the ride for the win. Still move on the hush, never run for none. I face my fears, I just drop a 9 month to month, still from year to year. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. Get some checks, I invest and I spend a check. Spend a check, get it back, then I take a rest. Only race is the human, I take care of my skin. I was doing this as a rookie, now I'm up to bet. Set the trend, set the pace of play. I don't trip, but if I fall, bet I make a way. I take trips in the fall, watch the leaves change. I like to treat every day like it's my B-day.
Come on, let's go.
New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah.
If you were the executive, stand up.
New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again.
Welcome to Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Do it again, again, again.
And I need all of the executives to come in and have a seat.
Do it again, again, again.
Yeah, man. So I already got a question out the gate because this is gonna be happening, and this is why I'm doing this show. All right. I'm also the perfect person to do this show, or one of the perfect persons or people to do a show like this. Everybody can't do this show. I'm gonna be honest. Everybody can't do this show. This show, it's a few of us can do this show. He say, what it got to do with Micah? I'm gonna explain it. And I'm gonna explain why I am, and a few of us are, the right people to have this conversation. First of all, I'm from Dallas. I'm born and raised in this city. My firstborn son is Dallas. My firstborn son's name is Dallas. Okay? Not for the Dallas Cowboys, for Dallas. Okay? I think I know my city very well. And this is the reason why you want to have this conversation. Some of y'all think this is a waste. This is not a waste. This is a conversation you should have, because it's a lot of pandering that's going to always happen with Micah Parsons. And I'm going to say this. It's likely been a lot of pandering going on since he was probably 14 years old. His athleticism is so freakish that anybody with common sense could see that he was a walking lottery ticket. When you have somebody that's 250, 260, that literally runs a 4.3, and when he first plays defensive ends, he has 4 sacks immediately on varsity. You are a freak. But when you are a freak to his level, I'm talking about freak athlete, okay? When you have a freak athletic level like he has, similar to a LeBron James, at a young age, it's hard to trust anybody. I'm being all the way honest. It's hard to trust anybody. Why? Because people pander to rich people all the time. All the time. Because they just want a little bit of the crumbs that can fall from your table. So, yeah, you right, Texas T. Freak to his level is insane. And it really is. He's a freak. Listen, when you can be drafted as a linebacker, right? Tank go down and they say, let's throw Micah out there. And he explodes on the league. That's a freak. When you can play receiver, running back, when you can play in a celebrity basketball game and really hooping, this dude is different, bro. Greg, I don't know what you're talking about. I need to give him more credit. You might have just walked in because you might not see. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm giving him super credit. And I'm also teeing up why it's important to have this conversation, to talk about this from a measured perspective. I pride myself on being balanced. So if y'all thinking I'm finna go in here and tear apart Micah Parsons, you goofy. I'ma also say something else. I met his brother. Hold on. You know, listen, I love you, Miss Lockhart. Listen, I do have favors in here. She said, boss, wait a minute. You had us sitting over here waiting for a response from you. It's coming right now. I'm finna give you a full measured response. This is a very measured response I'm gonna give today. Very measured. And it's important because I'm from Dallas. And certain things can best be explained when you from the place, right? I mean this. Everybody can't talk about this. This is why I loved Dak Attack show today. I really loved it because I understood it. A whole lot of people didn't understand it. I fully got it. Some people might have disagreed with some of his points, whatever. But what I saw in it was the Dallas passion. So I'm going to explain some things from a Dallas perspective, and we are going to answer the question, was it appropriate or inappropriate? Okay? Because some of this, I'm going to go ahead and say right now, it depends on where you from. It depends on where you from, on how you view this. I'm from South Dallas. I'm from Southern Dallas. So I'm going to tell you right now, people from Southern Dallas, they ain't like it at all, right? And some of us hate it, right? I'm gonna explain it though. See, because this is the deal. If anybody watched me or remember where I did a show on how to move around Dallas, Texas and be safe. Because Coach Hickman was killed. And it wasn't about the Dallas Cowboys. When he was killed by Talib brother, while he was coaching kids, I said, I got too many people that follow me that need to know the culture of Dallas. I don't know if y'all remember that, but I did a whole show telling people how to move because we are different here. We are very different. So let me explain something for people who might not understand Dallas. Number one, Dallas is a very competitive city. Competitive in everything. It fully mirrors the spirit of Micah Parsons, because everybody, when they talk about Micah Parsons, talk about how competitive he is. See, that's why he really fit us, because he is very competitive. But it's one part about him that's not like us. We are toxically competitive. Yeah. So if you look around Dallas and you look around Houston, but especially Dallas, we compete in everything. And we take it very personal. Very personal. To the point, our rivalries are like wars. So if anybody is truly looking out for Micah, they should be telling him about the culture of the city he's in, so that he can move wiser. Because when I'm looking at Micah, I want to let y'all know something. He is not just a Dallas Cowboys brand. He is an NFL brand. But if you got all these people pandering to you and not telling you how the people around you are, you could slip. So, one of the things I talked about in this video, my boy James say he remembered that video. Cause see, in this video, I had real tears in my eyes from Coach. Like in the first part of that video, I couldn't even start the video because I was literally crying about him getting killed in front of his kids. It tore my heart up. But I said, you know what? I gotta do a show because there's too many people that visit Dallas that don't know how we move. So the first thing I'm gonna tell y'all about Dallas, and I said it in this show, that friendly, especially in Southern Dallas, is aggressively frowned upon. It's the culture of how we compete. See, we don't just compete. And I'm letting you know this. We don't just compete to just win. We hate the opponents. That's how we are here. That's the culture of Dallas, especially Southern Dallas. when we go against you, we are going against you literally with hate in our heart. It's no helping you up. It's no kicking it with you. If you go, or if you playing for another team, it is war to us. Yeah. And that's how it is. But this is also where we have to be balanced. It's not like that everywhere. See, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth today, man. I'm gonna go and hit this button because this Kool-Aid has to be measured. No, not that one.
It's a big thing for Boss Cowboy to actually say publicly that he drunk Kool-Aid. Listen, I do not drink Kool-Aid without first measuring.
Yeah, so this has to be measured because we got to look at it from multiple perspectives. Okay? We got to look at it from his perspective. We got to look at it from our perspective. We got to look at it measured. Okay? And this is what I learned competing. Okay? When I went to college, I realized that it's a lot of people that don't have my culture. That they're tough, that they compete hard, but they don't hate the opponent. Now, I disagree with that. And I'm going to tell you something. I wholeheartedly believe that you play better with hate. I mean that. I mean that. And see, this is the thing about Micah Parsons that I'm going to say. He has GOAT potential. GOAT. He has real life GOAT, greatest of all time potential. And guess what? I think he won it. But I'm also say this. When I go look at GOATs played with hate. GOATs competed with hate. Muhammad Ali. How did Muhammad Ali compete? Was he cordial? Was he a diplomat? Or was he letting everybody know that he was getting ready to fight, that it was going to be a war? He told you to your face. Did he hold back? Now we talking about the GOATs. We talking about when people say greatest of all time. Huh? What about Kobe? How was Kobe? How did Kobe compete? Did Kobe like his opponents? How did Jordan compete? I'm talking about the people that's the GOATs. How did he compete? Huh? What you say, Mamba mentality? Yeah, they didn't come up with that for nothing. Yeah. They named the whole mentality after Kobe. Based on, it wasn't just his competitiveness, it was the hate he played with. Yeah. Tom Brady. Y'all remember Tom Brady? Huh? Angry Micah Parsons.
I didn't have any friends on the other team. My friends were the guys that were in the battle with me.
This group here is going to be why we win, right?
For me, anger was good. The more I could create an enemy, the more I wanted to go out and kill those guys.
Group here is going to be why we win, right?
For me, anger was good. The more I could create an enemy, the more I wanted to go out and kill those guys. I didn't have any friends on the other team. My friends were the guys that were in the battle with me.
This group here is going to be why we win, right?
For me, anger was good. The more I could create an enemy, the more I wanted to go out and kill those guys. I didn't have any friends on the other team.
I need the evil
angry Micah Parsons.
I didn't have any friends on the other team.
Micah Parsons.
I didn't have any friends on the other team. My friends were the guys that were in the battle with me.
This group here is going to be why we win, right?
For me, anger was good. The more I could create an enemy, the more I wanted to go out and kill those guys.
Good.
Your heat has made you powerful. Now, fulfill your destiny. Take your father's place at my side.
Let's go. How did LT play? I'm asking a real question. I'm not lying. I'm not gonna pander. Listen, I met his brother and did content with his brother. I owe him the truth, and I owe his brother the truth. I gotta be able to sit in front of his brother, and his brother gotta be able to know, boss ain't fake at all. Boss go tell you straight up. Boss is not go pander. He is not go kiss up. He goes tell the whole family what need to be said to go to a whole nother level of greatness. Straight up. Straight up. Yeah. And I am. Because I'm never going to be fake like that. I'm not going to be over here doing content with the bro, but then over here holding him back on things that can make him better. Just because I want him to be comfortable. Because I know a Bible that says faithful are the wounds of a friend. See, a real homeboy, they go tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. That's what a real friend go do. I had many of friends talk me out of stuff that I was getting ready to do that was stupid. And I had a whole lot of friends say, nah, bro. Yeah, I know she's sexy, bro. She's sexy, but you ain't legally divorced yet. You separated. You ain't divorced yet. I'm like, bro, shut up, bro. Like, dang, bro. What you think she doing out there? It don't matter what she doing. The problem is you slipping. Because guess what? You think them courts go care? Huh? You think them courts go care? Did I want to hear that? Oh, hell no. I ain't want to hear it. But I had real friends. I had real homies. I had real homies that would tell you what you need to hear. Yeah. Straight up, I ain't want to hear that. I got many examples of boys who done talked me out of stupid stuff that I was getting ready to do. Or doing. Yeah. So, but then I also want us to look at it and recognize something, keeping it real. Everybody not Dallas culture. Now, would I want him to play angrier? Yep. Does that fit the modern athlete? Nope. These younger athletes, they not built like that. They not. They have respect for each other. They co-op for brands. They make money together. They actually pretty mature when it comes to branding. They actually mature when it comes down to maximizing lifetime value. They do good. But when it comes down to epic competition, they fail with being too friendly. So let me break something down real quick. Some things are inappropriate. So let me ask y'all a question, some of you guys out there. Y'all gonna let y'all women walk out like this? You gonna be looking like Russell Wilson, looking goofy in them. goofy looking. Y'all want to be looking like that? Yeah. Huh? You out there like this, my lady, but she over here showing everything that you see in private, everybody else get to see in public. I'm seeing some no's out here. Let me read some of these no's and let's talk about this. Nope. My boy say, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
My other brother say, hell no, not at all.
Oh, hell no.
Ooh.
Oh, hell no.
Ooh, she say Ahab spirit. Oh, she done went to the Bible on these boys. That boy weaker than weak juice saying he weak. Boys got they ladies out here, man, showing the world all the goodies. My boy say strong negative. Huh? So this is what I want y'all to imagine. Imagine being from Dallas, right? Where the culture is, this is the culture of Dallas. The culture of Dallas is not just to compete against your opponent, but to also hate your opponent. And while your team is fighting the enemy, Micah says, no cap, Ant, one of my favorite players, he's a dog. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna tell you how Dallas feel when they see that. If I'm telling the truth, this is how a lot of Dallas people feel when they see that. Maybe not the north side of Dallas, Frisco, all that, maybe not. But I'm gonna tell you what a whole lot of the southern Dallas feeling like. They are sitting here like, what? Excuse me? He's a what? Nah. See, we feeling, being all the way honest, we are feeling like those goodies need to stay with us. That's how we feeling. Okay? That's the honest God how we feeling. Like, bro, that dude is the enemy right now. He the enemy. And we don't want you sharing the goodies because that belong to us. That's how we see it. That's how we see it. That's how a whole lot of us see it. Yeah. Like the Mavericks, that belong to Dallas. We don't want nobody sharing that. Yeah. Yeah. But see, let's keep it real now. Keep it real time. Are y'all ready? We finna have a keep it real moment. Huh? Is it we gotta keep it real now. Y'all gotta promise me when I go to this next section, y'all gotta tell me, are you gonna keep it real or are you gonna lie? Tell me now. Tell me now. I need to know before I show you this next part. Are you gonna keep it real or you gonna lie to your boy? Tell me. What you gonna do? And before I show you this, I need y'all to hit that like button. Cause I'm keeping it real right now. I ain't lying. I'm keeping it all the way 100. I need to know though. I need answers. Are y'all gonna keep it real or are you gonna lie to me? Huh? I see Marcus say real. My boy say, oh, Booby Taylor. And then K-Faith say, I'ma always keep it real. My boy Gambit say, keep it real. Blink say 100. It's not enough answers in here. It's not enough answers in here. I need y'all to first hit that like button. Even if you're on Facebook, I need you to hit that like button. All right. They say it's 157 people watching with 70 likes. That's dirty. That's dirty. I know y'all gonna get them likes up. So I'm seeing real as always, James Ruff. Desmond say real. All right. So I'm gonna ask y'all a question. If you going to the beach, keep it real. Don't you lie to me. If you going to the beach and your lady walk out like this, you got a problem. I think some of y'all finna lie. I feel some lies. I feel lies getting ready to happen. Yo lady, see, that's why I say we gotta measure this Kool-Aid today. Huh? Some of y'all say, yep. I knew y'all was gonna start lying. You liars. I put it like this. Bleak kept it real. Bleak, he kept it real. Listen, if I'm at the beach and I say, babe, let's go to the beach. And she put on this, I'm not gonna have no problem. And guess what? Y'all not either. Don't play with me. Don't you play with me. My boy BJ say, not really. Ooh. So, wait. Amp. My boy Amp say, is this the Spring Victoria's Secret special? I got some good pictures in. My boy say, hell yeah. All right. Some of y'all kick it like that. Listen, let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to that beach while she looking good like this, and I'm gonna be holding hands. We gonna be playing in that water. We gonna be chilling. But ain't that funny? When we on the beach, most of us cool with it. But you bet not go to the club. Ain't it funny how a different environment changes your whole perspective? Ooh, see, y'all ain't ready for the truth.
You want answers?
Johnny, they lying, ain't they? They lying, Johnny, they lying. They are. Thank you. It's a time and place. But is it a real difference? Is it a real difference though? Yes. Is it a real? See, y'all should see where I'm going now. If we keeping it real. Do y'all see where I'm going? Bubba said, I don't want my wife being eye candy. I'm with you. Some of y'all go stand on it wherever it is. You go stand on it like, Me, I'm being all the way honest. When I go out to the beach, if she in shape and she put it on, right? And she looking good and she got that on, I ain't even tripping. I'm gonna say, let's go. We go right out there to the pool. We go chill. I know dudes go look. But I'm gonna be like, hey, she mine. See, in one environment, she mine. But if I go to the club and she like this, I'm like, take it off. Wow. What's my point? The question is, how much of our thought process is environment? Think about that. See, I ain't ready for the truth. I'm trying to give y'all the truth. Some of y'all don't want it.
You want answers?
How much of how we think is our environment? Cause see, I already told y'all, in Dallas, friendly is against the environment of Dallas, especially Southern Dallas. So let's look at it. That's why I say we go measure this Kool-Aid, man. I told y'all I was gonna measure the Kool-Aid. I'm gonna always try to be balanced, right? And I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it in all the different perspectives, and we go sum this up. This ain't gonna even be no long show. I usually have kind of 2-hour shows. This might be like a 30-minute show, maybe. Depends on if y'all call in or not. But it's another perspective to this. He said, hold up. Y'all realize I'm an Adidas athlete, right? I was there when we closed out against OKC. So, in other words, part of my relationship with Ant is business. There's a whole nother perspective of this, especially when you look at the fact that he is the president of Bleacher. You're not dealing with an employee anymore. You're dealing with the president. You're dealing with the president. So now you're dealing with somebody that has to think branding and sports branding. But this is the problem. The people of Dallas, we don't care about no business. That's where it comes down to that time and place. Time and place. So, yeah. And this is best said. This is if I'm measuring it, right? And I'm being balanced. Parsons was working. You see, do y'all want to know the truth? Hold on real quick.
You can't handle the truth.
He was working. He was working. Yeah. Yeah.
You want answers?
Yeah. Do I want him to do it?
Oh, hell no.
Do I care that he was working?
Oh, hell no.
So, let me tell you my perspective and most people's perspective that's from Dallas when you understand the culture of this city. When you understand that we hate our opponents. And see, this is why it's important for me to say that. I want him to win. I want him to do well, not even just in athletics, but also in business. I want his business venture to be extremely successful. So if I don't say, bro, this is how to move based on the city you in, if I'm over here like, hey man, you ain't doing nothing wrong, bro. Everybody just tripping on you. Nah. I'm not looking out for you, big dog. Not if I'm not telling you what the city is like, what the culture is like. Do y'all remember when I brought on some of my teammates that I played with at the University of Houston? Do y'all remember that? I brought on 2 receivers. Do y'all remember that? One of them was named Smoke. The other was named Kikor. Do you remember that? I brought 2 teammates on. One of them from Dallas, one of them from Houston. All of us Texas boys, right? We was so competitive, bro. Because I'm trying to explain the coach. This is really looking out. This is looking out for Micah. Some people go pander to him. I'm looking out. I'm the one that's really looking out. We was so competitive, bro, that we did not even talk to each other until after we stopped playing. As teammates. I'm the corner, they the receivers. We didn't say a word to each other. The only thing we did was competed. It was the spirit of Texas. It was also the spirit of Dallas versus Houston. It was a lot of, and it was hate. My boy Kikoa told me, now imagine this, Kikoa also went to my rival high school. So I went to Dallas Carter, he went to Dallas Kimball. We hated each other. For real. I'm talking about street fights. If we saw Kimball, it was on. I'm talking about generations of hate. Yeah. And then we playing for the same school. You think we cared? Nah, we ain't care, bro. It was like, I don't like you. And the reason we did that, because it made us both compete hard. Me and Kikoa had fist fights every year. Every year on the field, fist fights every year. And people that wasn't from my culture, they weren't from Dallas, they weren't from Oak Cliff, they weren't from Southern Dallas. They didn't understand. They like, man, these boys teammates. But they wouldn't understand. We'll be out there talking about, man, I hate Kimball, man. Man, I'm talking about, we talking like that at U of H. But we had the best practices. Yeah. Ain't nobody got me better than he did, and nobody got him better than I did. We competed like dogs every day. Do y'all remember what he said on the show? He said, man, even during the Christmas break, we would ride together to Dallas and not say a word. I drop him off at his mama house. Probably don't even say bye. Get out. Huh? Because he was a receiver and I was a corner. Yeah. Now, imagine a city full of people like that. Huh? And this is where I'm looking at. Now, imagine a whole city full of people that compete so hard that they hate the opponent. And you see, no cap, Ant, one of my favorite players, he's a dog. If I'm looking out for Micah, would I say, oh, that was cool? Nah. If I'm looking out for Micah, I'll say, Micah, I get it. I get that you working, but I'm going to tell you, in this city, that don't fly good. That's bad PR, bro. I'm being all the way honest with you. It's a whole lot of this city that instantly said,
Oh, hell no.
Because of the culture of this city. Now, it's other cultures, it wouldn't be no problem. Cultures that resemble that competitiveness of Dallas. Let me tell you another place that's like Dallas. DMV. Virginia. Yeah. Where they play with hate and they not up there. Yep. DMV. Yep. You know who else play like with hate? Florida. Yep. They play with hate. Yep. Yep. And see, some of y'all saying Micah too friendly. You know where y'all getting that from? You getting that from the culture you from. That's really the truth. You getting it from the culture you from. Because see, in Dallas, I'm being honest with you. See, people from Dallas, they feeling me right now. They know I'm telling the truth. People from Dallas, let me tell you what, if somebody from Dallas call you friendly, it's not a compliment. Who from Dallas know I'm telling the truth? Who from Dallas know I'm telling the truth? If somebody say, man, you friendly, bro. They not saying that like, oh, that's good. They saying you whack. You got to know the culture you in. Who from Dallas? That's why I had to kick out this sucker who kept coming in the chat. I forgot this dude's name, but he was from Dallas. I don't know if y'all remember, but he would make a new profile every time I kicked him out. Cause he would be low key calling me out and he wouldn't know that I'm peeping him. He'd be like, boss is friendly. I'd be like, say boy, see, cause when you say that in Dallas, they calling you out. Man, am I telling the truth or what? Bro, if you from Dallas, now some people ain't from Dallas. So they don't know what I'm talking about. They like, what? Y'all don't like friendly? No. Now, I had to grow up. I'm being honest. Do y'all want me to lie or tell the truth, man? Do y'all want me to lie or tell the truth? Man, I used to live by that too much. When I was in Houston, man, people would talk to me and I'd be like, bro, why this dude talking to me? I would get upset. And you know who broke me out of that ghetto thinking? Because you know what? See, Dallas people, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. We're a little bit too hood. Y'all don't want to hear the truth today. I'm going to tell you the truth. We're a little bit too hood. And that, man, I'm going to tell you the truth. We're a little bit too hood. Something is wrong with the people who don't like friendly. See, y'all want me to lie to you. Something is wrong with us when friendly is weak. Think about that. Like, I already know when I go talk to my boys and girls from high school, I don't go up to them, hey, how you doing? How you kids? Yeah. Nah, they don't relate to that. I swear to God, it'll never work. If I go to my people from high school and I be like, hey man, how you doing? How your kids, bro? Oh man, good man. I've been praying for you and all that. They could be like, crazy. Yeah. But if I say, man, what's going on, boy? You fat in the mug. That boy Slide. They used to call me Slide back in the day. Oh, that boy Slide, you ain't changed, but you still crazy. Man, yeah, you fat, bro. You need to lose some weight, bro. For real. Yeah. So who toxic? For real. Who toxic? Is Micah toxic? Actually, Micah not toxic. He not. We toxic. Oh, see, yeah. Ooh, y'all want to hear the truth today. See, yeah. See, Mike over here like this. But I wouldn't be looking out if I didn't tell him how the streets was. Huh? Yep. Say, making moves. Am I lying, brother? Am I lying? Being from Dallas, how do we see what he doing right now as a Metroplex? See, I see a lot of y'all keep saying Michael friendly. Yeah. Yeah. He is. And see, this is the thing. This is where I think we all need to be balanced. I'm cool with friendliness until you play. I'm cool with the networking until you play. Yeah. When you play, it's time to hate. I'm talking about CJ. I ain't got no words for you, bro. Don't call me. I don't care nothing about your kid, your daughter, your son, nothing. Nothing. I'm in hate mode right now. I'm after GOAT right now. Y'all hear me?
Have any friends on the other team? My friends were the guys that were in the battle with me.
This group here is going to be why we win, right?
For me, anger was good. The more I could create an enemy, the more I wanted to go out and kill those guys.
Good.
The heat has made you powerful. Now, fulfill your destiny and take your father's place at my side.
Let's go. This is the best question of the whole chat. He said, how do we grow out of that hood mindset? Life has more to offer. We got to realize there's a time and place for hate. That's the balance we got to walk in. It's a time and place for hate. It's really that simple. So if I'm in my neighborhood, okay, perfect example. If I'm in the wrong hood, I ain't gonna be friendly. Because it ain't the time for friendliness. See, y'all want me to lie to you. Let me tell you the truth. If I'm sitting in the hood and I got my boys with me, I'm not gonna walk into the local beer store. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Woo, man, it's so hot outside. Everybody go look and say, boy, this boy a lick. So if I'm in a place yeah, you go get hate boss. Cause I know the environment I'm in. I remember one time I was in Houston. And I sensed the environment I was in. Keeping it real. I was a cornerback with a lot of swag. 30-inch chain, $2,000 chain, leather shorts. My shirt cost $300. My shoes cost $300. I'm in orange. I'm flashy. And I'm in the hood. So I go in this dude's house. And I sit down in a chair. He tested me. Man, what you doing, man? That's my girl chair. I said, man, I don't care. It's your girl chair. You think I'm finna get up, man? I ain't getting up. Especially how you talking to me. Got me messed up. Who you boy? He cool. Why? I was getting tested. Sometimes you need that hood mind state to get up out of there. Yeah. And so the whole time I was in that hood, I'm keeping it real. Keeping it real. It was about 7 of them dudes. I never put myself where anybody could do something from behind. I was able to see everything at all time. And I never talked to any one of them. And everybody know one of the things that cause people to bond in the hood, blunts. It's true. It ain't nothing that break the ice like a blunt. For real. And I remember we was all out there smoking, right? But I still wasn't on that friendly stuff because it's like, that's a universal rule, especially in a place you don't know, right? This dude from Beaumont came up being all friendly. He messed up. Dapping up them dudes. And they hood dudes. They don't know him. What's up, man? What y'all think happened to him? Nah, he wasn't flashy. I was flashy. So, how you get out that hood mindset? For one, don't mess with the hood. Yeah. He got robbed. Sure did. They ain't touch me. They did him bad. But the whole time, I checked one of them dudes first, so they already knew. Cause the whole thing is they didn't know who I was. They didn't know what I had. They was like, dude might be a killer, bro. Let's chill out. I'm a football player. They not knowing, but that was how you had to move. So the one thing I would say is, man, we do got to get out of that mind state that friendliness is weakness. We do. Friendliness is not weakness. It's not. We need more friendliness in our culture. We do. We need to be the type of people that can look at people and say, how you doing? And don't know them. We need more of that. That is not weakness. You need to be able to network. Yeah, you need to be able to network for business. You need to be able to turn it on and off. If I'm being all the way real. Most of what Micah is doing is extremely intelligent. Yeah. Go out there, network, be the face of the league, get all the bag you can, save your money. Yeah. That's how Micah is moving. But what he doing bad is he's doing things showing he does not know the culture of the city. So when it comes to moves like this is the balance of it. And I said this on Twitter because somebody asked, because I knew y'all was waiting to hear from me on this, so I'm giving you the answer. You want answers, I'm going to give it to you.
You want answers?
Somebody asked me, my boy Patrick, he said, hey boss, do you think it was a bad look for Micah to be with Ant-Man after the Mavs game? I'm going to keep it real. I said, I'm from Dallas. In other places, it is cool. But being from Dallas, it was very inappropriate. Especially he a dog. Timing, horrible. Wait a week and no one trips. After an L, some of us understandably hate it. Yep. So, Micah, if you ever listen to this, I always say this, and I started my channel with this saying, I stopped saying it, I need to say it more. And Terrence, if you listen, his brother. I'm loyal, never devoted. See, loyalty is different than devotion. See, when people loyal, they tell you what you need to hear. They tell you, you doing good here, bro. Your networking, I give you 100. Saving your money, I give you 100. Working hard, being competitive, I give you 110. Moving low key in the city, I give you 100. We don't hear about no women. We don't hear about no strip clubs. We don't hear about no fights. You get 100. Knowing the culture of the city, you get an F. But you can get an A if you listen to people from the city. Big Game James is from the city. Dak Attack is from the city. Star is from the city. We from the city. Listen to the people that's from the city. And they go tell you how to move in the city. They go say, somewhere else, this would have been no problem. They wouldn't have looked down at it. Everybody would have been cool, depending on the city you in. In Florida, this wouldn't have worked. In Virginia, this wouldn't have worked. Because those places are like Dallas. In Cali, this wouldn't have worked. This wouldn't have worked in Cali. This wouldn't have worked in LA. No. No. They know Mamba mentality when they see it. It wouldn't have worked. They don't want you fresh off of L taking pictures with the ops or speaking about how much the op is a dog, even when you mean it, even when you just doing business with them. And I'm saying that being loyal to you and your brother, as somebody who met your brother and like your brother. Cause I'm gonna have to look your brother in the face again, and he gonna have to know. Boss is a real one. He gonna tell you the loyal truth. He is not and will not be devoted. Because a devoted person is gonna only tell you what you want to hear. And this is what I fear about somebody as talented. Man, hold on, Kevin. Hold on, bro. I know you just came in. I know you just came in at the tail end of this show. Because Kevin is from Dixon. You talking about a place known for not being friendly. Dixon, sir. Kevin, don't play with me, bro. Dixon was known as one of the most violent places in Dallas, Texas, where it was already understood if you wasn't from Dixon, don't even go there. Come on, bro. You just came in. Nah, I ain't being pet at all. Kevin, see, I know you could. This is also my dog, Kevin. He a good homie. We used to be in Facebook groups going at haters. We used to go at them haters all day, every day. And we used to go at haters in that Romo versus that group. But Kevin, what I'm trying to explain is the culture of Dallas. And you will agree with me that Dallas is not a friendly place, and Dallas looks down on friendliness as a culture. Yeah. So going back to what I said, I ain't got no problem with him showing respect to Ant. None. It's the timing. It's the timing. Yeah. Yeah. If you know the culture and you know, cause I'm also not gonna stop being me. See, I'm that dog. Like, you know how you can train a dog to be mean by holding his nose? You ever train a dog to be mean? You hold his nose and then make him mean. He start getting frustrated, and so he's like, you can train any dog to be mean. Just hold his nose and just mess with him, and then he'll just get mean. Now, I showed everybody that I was trained to be so mean that I had teammates at U of H from Dallas that I didn't even get to know them as men until we graduated. Now they the best homies I got. They real homies. They real friends. But while we was competing, nah, it was no talking to them. I'm trained that way. So how am I gonna go from being trained that way and then go to, oh, this cool? Oh yeah, that's fine. Man, I put 4 years of my life into hating dudes just on competition. That was my teammates. I can't just turn that off. And I'm not gonna stop being me, but I'm also gonna respect him. I'm gonna respect that he's different. He's from a different generation. He's from a younger generation. Everything about them is different. I'm old enough to step back and look at it and say, you know what? Them young dudes is different than how we were. They are. Yeah. The only thing I will say is it's a time and a place. When you step on the field with CJ, I want you to real life hate him. I want you to be just like Tom Brady, who created reasons to hate his opponents. He literally created reasons just to get more out of himself. And he literally said he had no friends. Micah Parsons.
I didn't have any friends on the other team.
What did he just say? He said, I had no friends. Tom Brady didn't do all that social, but we trying to make, this is for those of us who know Micah got GOAT potential. So I am going to tell him, yeah, it's a whole nother level in you. I want you to be able to hit a switch. I want you to go from networking, president, all of that. And as soon as that ball kick off, I want you to have blood on your mouth like this lion. That's what a real homie go say. And you right, Kevin. You right. This my dog. This is why I can go back and forth with him. This is me and him got a real relationship. He say, you right, boss, but Parsons has shown that he don't give a damn about what people think as long as he get on the field and standing on business. Yeah, but see, if we looking out, he should give a damn about what people think. Why? What if he get hurt? What if he get hurt? He gonna need the fans then. He gonna need people that's gonna rally behind him. He gonna need people that's gonna be like, say, man, y'all get off Micah, man. Y'all wait till he get healthy. But if half of Dallas is over here like, man, trade him. He too friendly. He losing the asset value of fans. So if we being loyal, I get it. Yeah, I know you don't care, big dog, but you should care. You should care. You should move wiser. You should say, I like Ant-Man, but I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna tweet that right now. Not right after they took a loss. The timing is bad. Let me wait till the Mavericks get past these guys, then come to work. Then start talking about, yeah, low key, no cap, he one of my favorite players. After the Mavericks have vanquished them, we ain't gonna care. We gonna be like, yeah, Ant-Man got a future. But after we just took a loss, half of Dallas go hate it. And that's just being honest. Half of Dallas is go hate it. But I also want another level out of him, and it comes from hate. Evil, angry Micah Parsons.
I didn't have any friends on the other team.
I didn't have any friends on the other team. So I'm actually meeting him in the middle. Tom Brady was like, I ain't got no friends never on the other side. Never. I'm saying meet me in the middle. Have friends on the other side until kickoff. And you got to hit a switch. Matter of fact, I wouldn't talk to you none that week. Matter of fact, I wouldn't have no friends the whole season. All my friends. Let me give you a perfect example. Ooh, I got the perfect example. Do y'all remember Magic when they played Detroit? Do y'all remember that? Magic elbowed Isaiah Thomas in the face. I feel you, Trey. I can't turn it off, Trey. I'm like you, Trey. I'm like you. I'm like you, Trey. I'm like you. I was trained to be that way. Magic elbowed Isaiah Thomas in the face because he came in the paint. Bow. Right? It was super nasty and flagrant. It was so flagrant after the game. This is true history, y'all. The reporters, they was like, man, what was up with that? He said, all off season, y'all was hanging out. Y'all was friends. You know what Magic said? Magic looked right at them reporters and said, it's the finals. Nothing else. Nothing else. They was like, you was friends. He said, it's the finals. See, we talking GOATs now. See, we talking about what he can be. Listen, if y'all can tell me a GOAT that was friendly, I would get off my theories. But all the people that I'm naming, Mamba, Jordan, Muhammad Ali, Lawrence Taylor, Tom Brady, all of those people are unanimously in the GOAT conversation. All of them have one thing in common. They all hated their opponents. Magic said with his best friend, Isaiah, what you mean? Oh, man. Don't even bring up Bill Laimbeer. Oh, my God, bruh. Ooh, Larry Bird. Boy, Larry Bird hated Magic Nim. Hated. Hated. Hated them, bruh. Yeah. Thank you, B Bird. Let me hit this button. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. B Bird right on time. Ooh-wee. Right on time with that super chat. Perfect super chat. Let's go. That's a perfect super chat. Because I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. I ain't pandering. I ain't doing none of that. This is loyalty. This is being loyal. This is saying the truth. This is being honest. I'm like, homie, I want you to win. I want you to win. Look at B Bird, man. B Bird, man. B Bird. My boy say Larry Bird said he didn't make friends with Magic until their career was over. He felt that it would have taken his killer edge off him when he faced him in the finals. If I can make it rain on a comment, that's what I would do right now. If I can make it rain back, because you just made it rain with that super chat, I would make it rain right there. Ooh, I would make it rain. Woo! Woo, I would make it rain. Man, my boy Kevin, that rivalry brought the NBA back to life. Man, y'all make it rain. Make it rain on me, Bird. No Diddy. Don't do it in the spirit of Diddy. But make it rain. Make it rain. Make it rain on that comment. Ooh. Ooh. Those of us who want greatness and more greatness out of Micah Parsons, tell the truth today. Huh? Tell the truth. Huh? We telling the truth today. We don't. It ain't no liars in here. Woo! That super chat, man, made by that. Oh no, I ain't been to the strip club. Not lately. No, not lately. Not lately. But this is but Trey. I see you came in late. Trey, I started the show saying just what you said. I said some of this stuff need to come from Dallas people. For real. People who really understand the culture of this city, bro. Yeah. The culture of this city, yeah. It's just what it is. It's like, nah, bro. Like, just let me sum it up. And then I'm going to take some calls. Let me sum it up. Just like I showed y'all, some things are inappropriate. Right? Some things are inappropriate. I did a test. I did a real life test. I said, how many men would be cool with kicking it with your woman like this? Out in public at the club. 99% of the men was like,
oh, hell no.
And then I flipped it on them. I said, but if you was in the beach, how many men would be cool with kicking it with your woman like this? It was about 80% cool with it. 20% was still like,
oh, hell no.
Which really meant what she puts on is based on the environment, not based on what she puts on. That's what this test showed us. So if we looking at Micah Parsons and we keeping it real, a lot of us have the opinion that we have of him based on the culture in which we're from. See, in some cultures, you cool with this. In my culture, never would I be cool with my lady being like this out in public. Nope. But if I went to the beach, the same dude who is not cool with my lady showing them things at Deep Ellum, all of a sudden I'm cool with holding hands with her while she's still showing them same things. Ain't that funny? So I don't want to be a hypocrite. I want to be further Micah Parsons. I want to move in balance. I want to move with measured Kool-Aid. And to me, if I'm being measured, it's a time and a place. It's just that simple. And if we looking out for you, the people that's looking out for you go say, hey, listen, man, you got to move a little bit different in the city. Because we from the city, so we go tell you the culture of the city. Don't let no outsiders tell you about our city. Don't let nobody amp you up and try to tell you the culture of the city. It's just what it is. Let the people from the city tell you about the city so that you can move and win on all phases. Move with getting your money. Move with networking. Move with also being a baller. I just want you to hit the switch. The only thing I would say, meeting Micah in the middle, make your money, do your podcast. I ain't got no problem with your podcast. But we are some straight up liars if we try to act like Micah Parsons doing a podcast is like anybody else. Micah Parsons' podcast is always gonna be hot gasoline and he playing with matches. Because everybody's always trying to use the Dallas Cowboys for cheap publicity. So to always be like, oh, look, such and such has a podcast. Oh, such and such has a podcast. No. That's a false equivalency. It's a very false equivalency. I have no problem with his podcast. I just want him to be wise. The only thing I would say in his podcast, I would give him 2 parameters that I think would keep him safe. Just 2. Stay away from talking about opponents you could face, because we don't want your podcast being bulletin board material against your teammates. And never say anything critical about your own guys. Nothing. Those will be the 2 parameters. That's the only thing. And I think he could do the podcast into his dying days. Those are the 2 traps, talking about your teammates and talking about an opponent that we could face. Other than that, your top 5 defensive ends, go for it. Your top 5 quarterbacks, talk about it. Who should be MVP, go for it. Who you think will win the division, go for it. And if it's your division, then you got to put a lot of sugar on it. You got to talk that political talk. Let's say if it's a race down to the end with Philly and somebody say, who go win the division? You be like, listen, man, ain't nobody been back-to-back champs in this division since 2004. It's just going to be one of them things we got to wait till it play out. Obviously, I believe in us, but we got to stay focused on one game at a time. Very political Dak Prescott PC answers all the time, and make all the money you want. What I don't want is I don't want one of the greatest athletes Dallas ever had to fall in unnecessary traps because people pandering to him and telling them, oh, everything is fine. You ain't, no. It's the fans that's tripping. No, it ain't always the fans that's tripping. Sometimes Micah tripping. And a real homie go say, bro, you tripped out right there, bro. You slipped. You don't know the culture of your city. And you never say right after a L, he a dog. You go piss off half your city. The same people that like you go then not like you. Even though you mean well. Because he just making money. That's what he doing. He the president. He working. But it's too many panderers around him. You need some people that's going to be like, say, bro, let me keep it real with you right now. Let me keep it all the way real with you. I ain't finna fake with you. I don't want nothing from you. And I feel sorry for people like him and LeBron. Because they so talented, people been lying to them their whole life. Pandering to them their whole life. Looking at them like they a lottery ticket. They only want a piece of the crumb that can fall off the rich man table. Nah. Some people go tell the truth. Some people go be like, listen, bro. Listen, my friend. This the real. This is the real. And they go give them the real. Let's take some calls.
Piling paper got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the labels want the rights to me. CD on my back and it feel light to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me.
Let's go. Alright, man, y'all call in. Or if you don't call, oh man, y'all already up in here, man. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all coming in fast today. I see you. Hold on. Let me get everything working right. Y'all up in here today. Let me turn this music down and we go kick it off and we go start talking to all the good executives. Alright, Clebo, you live.
What's up, boss? It's Clebo.
What's up with it, Cle?
Ain't nothing, bro. Hey, I caught like the tail end of your show, but I caught like enough for a call in, man. First of all, I ain't no Dallas native.
The conference has been locked.
I'm a city that understand what you talking about as far as like they ain't no nice people when I was growing up, so I understand that part.
Yeah.
I guess I see it a little differently than how you see it, you know what I'm saying? And maybe it's different in Dallas, but I wanna throw a little curveball and ask you a question.
Let's go.
Do you feel like the Dallas natives and Dallas fans, because I don't know, but do you guys think it would be the same way if Dallas was winning Super Bowls? Like, let's take it for the in the 90s. Let's say in 96. Let's say the Bulls played the Mavs in the championship game.
Yeah.
And the same exact situation. And then Emmitt Smith was in the back taking a picture with Jordan. Do you think it would be the same thing after they won 3 Super Bowls in Dallas?
Yes, I know my city, absolutely. I'm telling you.
All right, that's cool.
And Clebo, I'm not capping. Like, for instance.
That's cool. I don't think you are. I was just asking because I don't know.
And I'm finna explain it to you why it's like that. What era do you think I lived through?
You lived through that era. You about my age, so I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I
lived through that. Mm-hmm. So all that hate that I had for Kimball and all that lack of friendliness that I had against our rivals was wild. I put it like this. Till this day, if I'm watching football with my boys and we just watching the game and if we see anybody help anybody up, everybody in there gonna be like, bruh, because it's the culture. It's just what it is. That's why I
understand that. I'm 100% with you on that.
It's different places. Our city, we toxic, man. We hate friendliness. It's to the point we insulting you when we call you friendly. Like if we say, man, you friendly, bro, we not saying that nice. We saying that like you weak.
Yeah, I understand.
So anyway.
I understand. That's the same in DC, bro. I'm the same. I grew up in that era too. And even in that era, I don't even think that would have happened. I was just thinking like just trying to think from the outside the box. I understand because that could be like a slap in the face. I understand. I ain't from Dallas, so I could understand that, honestly, looking at it from that perspective. But I also, part of me still feel like if Micah Parsons was winning Super Bowls and he was showing up big in these playoff moments and all of that, and he did that, I don't think it would be as huge. But you know your city bad to be.
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
I can't say that.
I'm gonna tell you one more reason why. Because if Dallas was winning Super Bowls, we greedy. We want the Mavericks to win too. You feel me? So if we just took a L, right? My city is like, bruh, don't say nothing to them dudes. You know what I mean? Don't say nothing.
I respect that.
You feel me?
I respect that.
So we wouldn't care. Like we wouldn't care. That's why if you look at Twitter, look at the people that's mostly angry about what he said. The people that's angry about what he said is from Dallas. Because it's the culture. Gotcha. Now a whole lot of people that's not from Dallas is like, oh yeah, man, you know, y'all making a big deal out of it. It's like, yeah, that's what we do here. That's why our stadium's so big. That, you know what I mean? We compete on everything to a toxic level. And I mean that. Dallas is low-key toxic.
I understand that. And it's easy for us people who not from Dallas to say that because it ain't happening in our city. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't happening to us. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy.
Yeah.
That's why I posed it as a question, because I don't know. I don't know how y'all would feel. You know what I'm saying? So I would never disrespect nobody from no city. You know what I'm saying? To tell y'all how to feel and how to think, man. But good show, man. Appreciate the love all the time, man.
Ain't
Keep
no
doing
problem,
what you're doing, bro.
You too, OG. All
right. Thanks.
All right, let's get to these calls, man. We got some of the best up in here right now, man. I love it. My boy, One-Handed Bandit. What's up with it, boy?
What's up, boss? I can hear you now. Hey, bro. Though, with what you were saying, bro, like, just don't understand. I just really hope Mike Zimmer can get through Micah's head that, bro, like, you gotta play with hate. You gotta stop being soft like that. Like he is, and start thinking before you do stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Like, why can't you think before coming out with the Ant stuff? And I have no problem with him wanting to do business with Ant because he's a good player. You know what I mean? But, like, if you think about what you're gonna do before you do it, it's that simple. If you just saw the Mavericks lose, why are you gonna come out and start talking about Ant after the team that you're supporting, that you were wearing a Mavericks jersey and a hat, but you're gonna, after they lose, you're gonna go and start talking about the other team's players? That just doesn't make sense to me. Like, it just does. But that was all I was gonna say. Well, one more thing I was gonna say. I think the only player that you could probably say that probably played with too much hate in the NFL is Bill Romanowski.
Yeah.
That's probably the only guy you can say he played with too much hate.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for taking my call, bro. That's just how I feel. It's just like, it's bull crap. But I just hope he starts learning and Zimmer can teach him that dark side. So
I think
thanks
so.
for taking my call.
No problem, One-Handed. That's a good call, man. And I wanted to say real quick, I think Zimmer is the best chance. Cause see, people gotta remember, man, Zimmer, go think about the dudes that Zimmer coached, man. He restored Pac-Man, right? Buffett, that crazy linebacker that knocked Antonio Brown into a different head condition. You know, like, Zimmer is used to coaching gangsters, you know? So, and I don't sense no softness in Zimmer. I think Zimmer he's going to do what it takes to try to pull out all the dog that he can out of Mike. And I do believe Micah Parsons got some lion in him. I do believe he got some dog in him. I do. I just think he need to. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna finish taking these calls. The OC played the best I've ever seen him play when I pissed him off. I tell this story a lot. I wanted the OC to have a great spring game for our final spring game, right? So I basically went up to him. I said, Jabari, bro, I said, you weak? He said, what? I said, nah, I ain't being funny, bro. I said, are you weak? Like, for real? He said, but what you talking about? I say, man, just, you know, I'm on the defensive side and everybody keeps saying that you like weak, bro. Like, they call you the claw. They be saying you holding like, are you like weak or something, bro? He said, they said that? I said, yeah, everybody talking about you like you sorry, bro. Like, I'm just looking out, bro. I'm just telling you what they saying. Ooh, he was hot. Man, I ain't never seen the OC play that dog nasty. And then after he had a super spring game, I told him, I said, I was just lying, bro. But I pulled a hate out my boy. You feel me? And I think Zim gonna be like that. He gonna do what it takes to get the hate out of Micah Parsons. Because I think if you get Micah Parsons playing with hate, common sense, you lie.
What's going on, OG?
What's up, big dog? Good to hear from you.
Oh, ain't nothing much. Yeah, man, good talking to you. I know it's been a while since I called in, man. It's been, most times you taking calls, been a little late getting ready for bed and stuff. You know how it go.
I do.
Yeah. But, man, to be honest, man, you know me, I'm from the Metroplex, so, I'm 100% agreeing with you that, it's different in Dallas than it is everywhere else.
It is.
I'm also, and this is mainly because I got 3 daughters. I'm a girl's dad, so I have to change my thinking a little bit and how I view certain things. But I also look at it as, Micah is young.
Yep.
You know, and Micah is young. And one thing I have noticed is that when this is fan base all together, we can't expect these players to love the team the way we love the team, or the city the way we love the city.
Yeah.
Like I said, we both was in Dak Attack Live today.
Oh.
And one of the things I said, which he went hard on it. I love that was the first time I caught him live. That was the first time I ever caught him live, and I was like, yo, this dude is tripping.
I love
but
it.
One of the things I did, yeah, it was great, bro. It was great. I loved it. It was fun. But one of the things, one comment that I did say, I said, people got to understand, if you look, we gotta embrace. Look at the Kyrie situation.
Yeah.
Kyrie embraced Dallas because of the way Dallas embraced Kyrie. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kyrie it's all over media right now, and Kyrie comes out, hey man, it's the way I was received. It's the way I was received, so I'm giving it back. I think a lot of what Micah's doing, and like you said a while ago, Micah really need an OG from Dallas or whatever, kind of let him know this is how you need to move. Like, do your stuff. Like, we ain't stopping you. We're trying to stop you from doing your business. You're a president now of your own stuff. Do your thing. But there's certain, like, even on the little tweet, he could have said the exact same thing he said on that tweet, and then to finish it off, he'd be like, but I'm going to come get them shoes from Minnesota because you're not making it back. You know what I mean? And it'd have been just that simple. You know what I mean? And we all this wouldn't even have been a problem. But, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like we want these players to feel about the team and the city and the culture the way that we do, and it's just not there. It's not going to happen that way. But like you said, Zimmer might have the key to unlock that, but it's still going to be a general purpose, and from the culture aspect of it, that they not going. Nowadays, these young 24, 26, 23-year-olds, they not going to grasp it like we grasp it. And that's just the bottom line. And we got to understand that, really. And that's just my opinion. I'm agreeing with you, and I'm wholeheartedly, I'm from the Metroplex now, bro. Hey, it's like now, if we face Patrick Mahomes, we all know and love Patrick Mahomes because he's the greatest ever played. But if he faced Dallas, we going to whoop the shit out of him today. You know what I'm saying? Or we all fans of Jordan. None of us was really Bulls fans back then. We was Jordan fans. That was it. But when he played our teams, we was against Jordan. And that's all I'm saying. It's just it's a thin line. Like he said, it's a thin line. And Micah, we just I think if we embrace Micah a little bit more and get him to open up and get him to see the view that we see it from, I think a lot of stuff would change, bro. And that's just all I had to say on it, dog. I just wanted to give it a little different outlook on it.
Nah, man, we got to talk about it, man. Are you telling me you don't think he can be trained into being a better dog? Because that's what you're saying.
No. That's not what I'm saying. That's the whole part of me saying, like,
hold on, El. I see you with that big old super chat. I'm gonna call you directly. Go ahead, though. Now let's keep going.
Yeah, no, and I'm not saying he can't be changed. And that's to my whole point of saying with the whole, like, the Kyrie situation. Kyrie changed because people embraced him to see his point of view and basically see his side of the story, and then he was able to come back over to us and change his outlook. I'm not saying Micah can't be changed. I'm just putting it out.
Common sense. Let me tell you what I think happened with Kyrie. Kyrie always looked up to Coach. Right, he was the player that he modeled his game after, right? So now it was really like the perfect situation for Kyrie, because I think Kyrie needed to be under a coach he respected, right? Somebody that could say, you was a superstar, I was a superstar. You got to play under a foreign player. I had to play under a foreign player. Let me show you how to be a leader of this team without being a leader of this team. Because if you remember in the 2011 team, who was the real leaders of the team?
Oh, it was Jason Kidd, Dirk, and
Terry.
What's the little guy?
Terry.
Jason Terry. And Jason Terry, and then they had a little coming off the bench.
Dirk was a leader, but he was just a silent leader. He was a leader by example. He just played. He wasn't a vocal leader, but the vocal leader, the people that people look to in terms of energy, was Kidd and Terry. You know what I mean? So
you're right.
So I think Kyrie fell into a situation to where his coach was him. You know what I mean? So it's like
Mm-hmm.
the rest of you coaches, I don't respect y'all. But this dude, if he telling me, hey man, just be 1B, bruh. But you go be 1A, but be 1A being 1B. And he's able to be 1B and let Luka be 1A. You know what I'm saying? So he changed. And my whole point is this. I believe there's a whole nother gear in Micah, and it's gonna come from him having that Brady mentality, that Kobe mentality, that Jordan mentality, where they play angry. Like, for no reason. It's like, all right, when I'm on the field, I hit a switch. Now, when I'm off the field, I'm gonna network with you, I'm gonna make money with you. You know what I mean? But when I'm on the field, bro, I only see you as food. I will pop your back. I will break your back, and I'm dead serious, bro. I'm not gonna take it easy on you. Like, remember that Philly game where he fumbled and he dove to the side because he didn't want to dive on his legs? See, that's not playing with hate. You know what I mean? When you playing with hate, it's kill or be killed. You know what I mean? And he got a little bit of a conscience. So, but I feel you though, common sense, man. I think you made great points.
And that's why I was saying where I'm 100% agree with you. And like you said though, with the whole Jason Kidd part with Kyrie, the whole thing about it is that Jason Kidd had to get on his level for him to, be able to open up to him and be able to see him in that. Like, yeah, he was already respected from Kyrie, but Kyrie, he had to also understand where Kyrie's situation, mental health, and everything else was in order for him to get there, and then that allowed Kyrie to be himself. And that's why I feel like Zimmer can do that too for Micah. If not Zimmer, then it needs to be somebody else. Whoever, I don't know, but I do feel like it needs to be somebody that's going to push him to be able to be the person he is, and to be able to have that shift. But when it's game time and it's time to go on the field, like we was talking about, what was it, last year or 2 years ago with the whole jersey swapping? No, bro, we can't do that after we just got an L. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that. But you can hit him up. You can hit him up in the locker room and be like, "Yeah, bro, let me get that from you or whatever, and I get at you later. And I send you one." Right. Yeah, I'm 100% with you. You know what I mean? I'm 100% with you. I was just saying that, like, we do have to understand that these younger generation is different, and we can't, just because we're Dallas fans, we're born into it. We both are born into it. A lot of fans are born into it. They not. So they don't even grasp this like that. They see Dallas Cowboys, they know the history, but they didn't live the history like we did. And that's where I'm getting at. It's a difference in there. And in order for him to get there, to be honest, I just feel like in order for him to get there, he's going to have to hit a brick wall. You know what I mean? He's going to have to hit a brick wall, and it's going to bring out that adversity in.
Yep. No, I feel you, man. Good call, coming.
Yeah, all right, bro. I'll get at you later, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good call, man. Good call. All right, here we go. We got Joe Tariq, then I'm going to call Amp. Joe, you live.
Hey, what's going on, boss?
Man, what's going on?
I'm not saying Dallas. I'm about 9.5 hours away in the Rio Grande Valley, but I agree 100% what you said. It's like when Kobe played against Paul Gasol in 2008 in the Olympics. They were teammates. They loved each other. But when the Olympics came around, Kobe pushed him to the ground hard.
Yeah. Right.
And that's what Micah needs.
Yeah.
It's like in soccer too. Like Pele and Diego Maradona are the greatest soccer players of all time. And they were the ones that brought the Argentina-Brazil rivalry back to life. Because of them two. They hated each other on the soccer field, but now, before they passed, they became president of FIFA now. And that's what Mike needs to do. It's like, he has to learn the hard way. Like, how are you gonna congratulate Ant wearing a Micah jersey? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, nah, bro. I love Kobe as a player in that Mamba mentality, but when he played the Mavs, I hated it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man.
But I think Mike Zimmer, I have confidence that Mike Zimmer will integrate that dark side mentality into him. But that's how it got, boss.
Man, appreciate it, Joe. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
You welcome, big dog. We got Tyreek coming up. Y'all over here looking at porn. Hold on real quick. Let me get Tyreek going. Then I'm gonna call Amp. You live, Tyreek.
Yo, what up, boss?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. You can't hear me?
Oh, man, all of a sudden the phone is messed up right now. I can hear you barely.
Well, go for it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you fine.
Okay, now I hear you too a little bit better.
Okay.
Yo, man. I want to say this. I'm hearing a lot of cap out here in these streets right now about my man Micah Parsons, right?
Okay.
This is my thing.
All right.
Much respect to Dallas and the people of Dallas in the city of Dallas.
I know you ain't calling
Respect
us
all
cap.
that. I understand.
No, you ain't
It's
finna
a
call
course.
us cap. Nope. If you even think
I can't even hear you, bro.
Go ahead.
I can't even hear you.
Finish what you saying. Go ahead.
You breaking up.
People say cap.
Yo, mad respect to the city of Dallas and all the people that live in Dallas. Understand that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all love y'all culture, y'all love your team, love the team and all that. I get you. I'm just a Cowboy fan from outside of Dallas. So I'm not from y'all culture, but I understand what you mean by culture. But this is all I have to say about this one. But this situation is that for us to call out Micah like he's some kind of scrub, like he don't give a whole bunch of his effort to this organization because he said he made he said something. Yeah, it probably was the wrong time to say something like that. I agree with that part of it. But to say like this dude's soft, that's bull. You know what I mean? And like he don't give 100% effort, that's bull too. Because the reason I say that is because that Micah Parsons goes hard. He's basically one of the biggest superstars that we got on our team. He goes off the field. The team is a whole different team. Yeah, I understand that things don't, you know what I'm saying, he probably do some things that distasteful to certain fans, or you saying the culture of Dallas. I understand that. But my whole thing is this too. If y'all would have won last night, y'all wouldn't even give a damn about him taking a picture or saying anything.
That's
what I don't get, because it's like, yeah, all this.
Man, that's the point.
But at the same time, y'all not saying. But at the same time, boy.
Man, go ahead. I can't wait till he finish.
All right, my thing. Well, please, all I'm gonna say is this. This same energy we got for Micah, why we not having this same energy for the Joneses?
With that,
because let's keep it real. Whoa. Can I say what I gotta say?
No, you been talking.
Before you respond?
No, you been. What
the
you
Joneses
mean?
made the Cowboy culture soft.
Man, dog. Now, hold on, bro.
Am I wrong?
No, hold on.
Did they make the Cowboy culture soft from back in the day? The Cowboys are softer than they used to be. Let's be honest.
All right, you finish? Because I got to respond to this.
Go ahead.
All right.
I'm listening.
So this the deal, bro.
Please do.
You talking about my city, bro.
Uh-huh.
So you ain't nobody gonna ever talk about my city talking about this cap, and you ain't from where I'm from. Where you from? Where you from?
I'm from New York.
Okay, so I don't know nothing about your city, so I can't call your city cap when you talking about your city.
Boss, I can't hear you, bro.
Man, if you describing your city, I can't talk about your city being cap and I'm not from there. That's goofy. I'm talking about the culture of my city.
I never said the city was cap.
No, you started off talking about this cap.
I never said
you start talking about
like the Dallas Cowboy.
Then
I
you
said
start
the Dallas
talking about
Cowboy.
Man, hold on. And then you listen. You know what you doing? You doing what the problem is. I also did a whole film breakdown, Tariq, where Micah Parsons said, he said, I challenge the fans to go look at my effort. Didn't we all do that together? Didn't we all do that? Okay, so you no. You just said we can't question his effort. What did the film say in Green Bay? You tell me.
The whole team lost. It wasn't just
No,
Micah.
I'm talking about his effort.
They lost as a team, bro.
See, now, listen, you pandering, bro. That's the problem. You pander. I asked, what did the tape say about his effort?
He slowed down in the second half.
And what did
He
you
got
just
tired.
say?
He slowed down in the second half. Nobody else
So
stepped
you
up.
in his body, you know how he feel. He got tired.
Yeah, he got tired, but he never said that though.
He did say he didn't get
tired in the
tired.
second half. You said it yourself.
No, what he said was, I gave it my all out there. That's what he said. And we both went through the tape, all of us together, and we graded each play, didn't we? So you basically, now what you doing is you putting words in our mouth that none of us said. None of us talked about him like he's trash, like you talked about. None of us. Matter of fact, the way that I started the show, Tariq, I started the show talking about that he's a generational freak. And the whole design of this is how to get him to GOAT level. How to get him to GOAT level. Nothing in this presentation was talking about him being ass. But I'm also not going to say what I'm not seeing. And I'm also going to give him straight up real man advice based on the city he's playing for. And you basically way out of line, bro. Because you going to say we capping for talking about the city we are in. I wouldn't do that. Yes, you did, bro. You said you hearing a lot of cap.
I was saying.
You said you hearing a lot of cap, bro. And you was talking about us as Dallas people.
Yeah, because
your whole context was about us capping. And I'm telling you how the city is. New York got a culture. We got a culture.
I never said nothing about Dallas culture. I was saying something about the Dallas Cowboys culture. They have a soft culture in Dallas for the Cowboys. That culture is soft.
This show
the
ain't
difference
about
between
that.
the Dallas Mavericks
This show ain't about
and the
that.
Dallas Cowboys.
What is this show about?
But check it though. But check it though.
I'm not
the
giving
difference between the Cowboys and the Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks will go spend money.
Let me turn you
to bring the right people
down, bro. Because I control sound over here. I control sound. People ain't gonna overtalk me. So this is how it work, bro. I am talking about, and this is very clear, and this is the problem. Every time you tell the truth about where sometimes our players are making a wrong turn, you get somebody that become Johnny Cochran and want to defend them. When that's what I mean by I am being loyal. I'm telling them, bro, this is how to move in this particular city. The people of this city, the culture in which I'm from, especially on the southern side of Dallas, they are competitive like you, but we are on another level of competitiveness here to where it can be toxic. We don't have friends as enemies here, even with each other. It's no cap with that. It is the truth of where I'm from. I don't know nothing about New York culture. Nothing. So I would never even speak on it or infer nothing to it. So if I come to New York, what I would do is listen to somebody like Tariq who's from New York. I would never infer that anybody is capping on the culture of their city. And frankly, I do get sick of that because I see a lot of New York slick dissing. That happens from people like Stephen A. Because everything is truly bigger in Texas. Let's keep it real. We got bigger stadiums. We got our high school stadiums are bigger than New York's. We are that competitive. Yeah. Everything down here is about, if anybody visits Dallas from another city, they gonna lose their mind. They gonna be like, wait, y'all high schools like this? Yes, our high schools look like colleges down here. So when we looking out for Micah Parsons, don't call in and put words in our mouth. Yeah. Man, starting with Cap, ain't never no Cap over here. Let me turn him back up. I'm finished. Go ahead. All right, he ain't talking, so I'm finna hang up. I'm gonna call Amp now. But that's the bottom line, man. There's too many people from Dallas that watch this show who all in the chat kept saying, Boss is not lying. Boss is telling the truth. That's how it is here. I'm from Dallas. That is how it is. That's how it is here. It's over and over and over. All kind of people. But see, when I'm talking about my city, I don't want to hear no envy from no outsiders. I gave credit to Florida. I gave credit to the DMV area because I know people from the DMV. I know people from Virginia, and they are competitive like Dallas people. And it's just what it is. I know people from Cali. I know the cultures that's similar to Dallas. I gave everybody credit that I personally met or played with. Let me call Amp. But nah, I ain't gonna have nobody saying my city or even referring to it even any kind of way. Even if I think you calling my city Cap, of course that's gonna turn me up. When I'm being all the way honest on my city. I even talked about that we toxically competitive. How's that Cap? Ain't nothing Cap about that. My firstborn son named Dallas. You think I'm gonna be over here? Man, come on, man. You think I'm gonna play over my city? I named my whole son, my firstborn, the Covenant boy, after my city. Man, I ain't playing with my city. What's up, man?
God, it was good.
What's up with it?
So,
what's
I'm
up,
go
Law
ahead
in the
and
building? Hold on real quick, big dog. Hold on real quick. My boy Law in the building. What's up with it, Law? And Tyreek, my boy, man, I just didn't like Cap mixed with my city, bro. You know, that's go turn me south. But go ahead, Amp. I ain't mean to cut you off.
All good, man. So look, I'm gonna give this disclaimer first. I'm gonna give super measured on both sides of the argument, right? Because I see it two ways.
All right.
So the first thing, I heard the Magic and the Bird comparison earlier, right? And I respect the Bird, but he left a portion out of that whole dynamic. Those two individuals were brought together in 1986 for one reason and one purpose. It was for Converse, and they shot a commercial together. Magic hated the idea, didn't want to go, but he did it because what? It was business. It was Converse. Converse was huge at the time. So he went to Indiana to meet with Bird to film this commercial. They filmed half of the commercial, and then afterwards, he was going to go to his trailer for lunch. Mm-hmm. Bird extended the olive branch and invited him to his house for lunch. There he met his mama, and then the rest is history. Now, that was 86. They played in the finals together in 87, and Magic beat the bricks off of the Celtics. So what I want people to understand is I want them to be fair, because that was a business venture that sparked the friendship. The difference between the two is Magic was able to separate that and still handle his business the following summer. Okay? Now the second thing is with Micah, this whole jersey swapping situation, right?
Uh-huh.
We don't like it. We don't like the podcast. We don't like him kikiing with everybody. And I totally respect the city of Dallas. I'm not going to speak for y'all. My personal feelings is, and I understand your viewpoint. My personal feelings is basketball I'm kind of okay with. Now, if it's football and you kikiing with the ops, we got a serious problem. That, to me, that's a higher offense. Not saying that kikiing with Ant is not an offense. But to me, if it's football or a potential opponent or whatever, to me, that's a higher grade offense. Now, I also want people to understand it's not what you do, but it's also how you do it. This whole jersey swapping situation, I brought up a point back when we were talking about it way back when, right? If people go back and look at the film or look at the clip at the end of the Cowboys-Patriots game when Dak and Zeke met each other on the field, You'll see Zeke say, I'll send it to you. He clearly says that. So did they jersey swap? Absolutely. Well, guess what? That was not privy for anybody else to see. Again, it's not what you do, but it's how you do it.
Yeah.
Now, what I need Micah Parsons to understand, like Future said, he is married to the game. Okay? Somebody gave me advice a couple years back before I got married. And they said, look, in order to make withdrawals in this thing called marriage, you can't make withdrawals if you haven't deposited anything. Micah has made some deposits, but the withdrawals that he does is causing the Bank of Dallas to bounce. And what you have is a fan base who is upset about several things that he has done. And it's like, dude, you ain't put enough in the bank to be able to make those deposits, bruh. You bouncing. And if he is not careful, he is going to lose a large chunk of the fan base. They already talking about, you know, people in the building wearing thin, etc., whatever. Fans are already on the outs with him, some of them, not me. But he's got to understand that in order to make these deposits, make these withdrawals that he's doing, he got to start making some more deposits. So that might mean cutting off your Tokyo trip and your own personal training to be there day one with your new defensive coordinator. Stuff like that is what you call deposits. So when you do other things,
let me push back a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Go ahead. I'm done.
Yeah, because so what I heard about that whole missing out on the first week is that he was sending a signal about his money. You know what I mean? So that's a little bit different, you know, and you know, and I'm cool with his podcast. I ain't got no problem with it. I just want him to move with the right parameters. You know what I mean?
Same here. No, I agree 100.
Don't talk about opponents that we go face.
No
right?
Bulletin board. None of that.
No bulletin board, because what I'm talking about is football stuff. Just football. The same. So put it like this: if Bill Belichick would have a problem with it, you should too. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, and so Bill Belichick had two rules: you don't talk about opponents, you don't talk about your teammates. He said Elderman. He said Elderman in the playoffs for talking about his teammate or inferring to his teammate. You see what I'm saying? Yep. So because Belichick was real big on morale and he was real big on trying to catch every team off guard. He didn't want you at your best. He wanted you asleep. So that's why every time Belichick would talk about a team, he spoke glowingly about every team. You know what I mean? You know, Dak Prescott is, you know, Pro Bowl quarterback, and you know that coach is just positive. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't want to take no money out of his pocket, none. I want him to get all of it. I know you saying the same thing too. You're not saying take no money out of his pocket.
Absolutely not.
And I feel you on that deposit. You know, it's just one of them things. Mostly, I want to get your thoughts on this from somebody that's not from Dallas. What did you think about what I was saying?
Oh, bro, it was spot on, man. It's like, bro, like, I'm sure you have said, or you or your coaches or your teammates have said this statement at one point in time in your football career or sports career, period. And that is, we must protect this house. At the end of the day, you are protecting your house. That is where you live. That's where you make your money. That's where you're raising your family. That's where you have your sports interests. So you are protecting your house. And I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah.
We all territorial. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know too many people who aren't territorial. Because at the end of the day, you're talking about having a sense of pride.
And what I'm talking about more so is how you can win here. You know what I mean? Because it's like, if you saw, this is one thing I could tell you Amp always does with me. For sure. This is for sure. if I'm ever slipping, it's one dude that's gonna tell me. For sure. On everything. Amp. Amp will call me quick and say, hey man, good show, but quick. He gonna tell me the but. He ain't gonna waste no words with it. He gonna be like, hey, boss, you did good, but you tripped out right there. Your sound was off right there. Your music can be a little bit better. Your phone, he gonna tell you. Amp is the best sounding board person that I have. He the best person that, if Amp tell you, he telling the truth. So that's what I'm doing to Micah. You feel me? It's like, I'm like, bro, this is Dallas. I get what you're doing.
To your point, guess what else? Guess what else I'm seeing that I saw earlier today? I thought somebody was going to mention this, but I saw his brother put up a post, and it was the interception he threw when we were down 20-0 toward the end of the first half. And he was saying, your quarterback can, he can read and react, but it can't all be on him. He was like, your receivers' routes were lazy right there. And I'm like, that's what we doing? So I know Micah does not speak for his brother. His brother has his own voice. But to me, it sounds like it's a unspoken okay. Like his brother feels like he has the right to do that because Micah don't have a problem with it. And that's what I have a problem with, because if it were me, I would have said, hey, bro, don't do that. Don't do that.
Nah, I think Mike already put it out there. Mike already put it out there that TP speak for TP.
Okay.
He drew that line a long time ago.
Okay.
So
it just, it just leaves a bad taste, because it's like, damn,
see,
bro,
but this for me, doing content with TP, this is what I see. TP, he like us. He like us. He go call it like he see it. He just brother to a superstar. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's so if he said, people will always try to redirect it that is Micah speaking through him.
Yeah.
It's just like if Michael was my brother, a lot of people have a problem because it'd be like, boy, that boy boss.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
I got you.
But no, man, I appreciate the call, man. You had anything else?
Nah, man. Hey, I just want everybody to know, hey, we gonna be all right.
Yeah, we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right.
Keep your pants on. Don't trip. It's still very early.
Yeah.
And we still got time to brush our teeth, comb our hair, and get right for this 24th season. Y'all stay up.
Man, appreciate it, Amp. So that was Amp, man. And so, yeah, and also, man, listen. With Tariq, I saw Tariq say, if he felt like we was talking about people from Dallas, I mean, it sounded like it did. It might not have been, but it sounded like it. Because when you say the first thing out your mouth is, I've been hearing a lot of cap, right? So I'm gonna tune in because first of all, I've been doing most of the speaking. So who capping right now? So let me first, who capping? So I'm gonna tune in, and I'm a real good listener. So I've been hearing a bunch of cap, and then we hear, I know it's a lot of people from Dallas, and and y'all, telling about what your city is like, but I'm hearing, like how we go say Micah don't go hard like he a scrub, and it's like that whole context had to do with Dallas. I ain't crazy, so like, nah, bro, your whole context had to do with Dallas. So. And then nobody talked about him like he was scrub. The very first words out of my mouth was that he got GOAT potential and that he's a freak athlete. So, like, I didn't feel that. So, it's one of those things. It's like, nah, I'm just being honest on my city. Ain't nobody capping on that. And it's like, it's just what it is. It's like, I would want somebody to respect that I'm telling the truth about my city. Especially when I done had guys that I played with on the show literally say Me and Boss was at U of H together, and we didn't even talk to each other till after we graduated, because he played corner and I played receiver. I brought people on the show showing how we was competitive like that in my city and in Texas. I never said we was better than anybody. I never said that it made us realer than anybody. Matter of fact, I said we was competitive to a toxic level, to where we look at friendly as weakness. I even showed the show where I talked about how to move in Dallas to keep people safe when they visit the city. So I did not, bruh. So it was never no cap. That's why I had a previous show saying this is how to move in Dallas. Yeah, to be safe. I told people in this show, if you in a side of town that you don't feel comfortable with, don't think being friendly go make it better. Matter of fact, it'd be better if you just was quiet. Period. So the whole spirit of this show was looking out for Micah, not lecturing Micah, not saying we better than Micah, not saying he's stupid. It's more so, this is my city. My boy right here, Q Dog. Real quick, also shout out to you, Q Dog. I've been wanting to say this for a while, bro. You was the first person, Q, to talk about Mozzie being used like he was used at Michigan. You was the first person, man. Shout out to Q, just showing that you did your homework. Yeah. Nah, you didn't say it directly, but you inferred it. You inferred it, Tyreek, man. Just keep it real, bro. Cause that whole context you was saying, bro. Nah, I'm gonna ignore it. Q Dog, he said Micah says he wants to be the best, but doesn't move like he wants to be the best. It's different. Sacrifice is required to be an all-time great. Yeah. And I do believe he makes sacrifices. I do. I think some of this that's going on in terms of him missing OTAs, I believe that's about the bag. From the sources that talked to him, I had people reach out to me. It was like, yeah, he's sending a message. So like, okay, all right. As long as you basically standing up for your future family, I ain't got no problem with that, because I do believe he's a hard worker. I do believe he's getting it. I think he takes his off season very serious. I think he go come in ready to go. I really do. I'm just talking about, how to make sure that this fan base don't quickly turn against you, because they go turn against you eventually. They turn against everybody. I'm just trying to keep the mob down, because it's a whole lot of people that's already saying trade him. I'm like, man, y'all need to chill out, bro. Like, come on now, bro. We going too far. We going way too far. But anyway, man, appreciate everybody, man. As always, man, I want to give my measure Kool-Aid on this. I'm always be honest. I'm always really put stuff out there that I really feel like will help us win, and my Tyreek is my boy. I'm gonna tell you everybody right now, sometimes people disagree, sometimes people butt heads. That happens, but it's just what it is, but some things are inappropriate, what I'm saying? Some things are depending on the culture of the city. Some people, depending on their culture, will be like, man, this okay, I ain't got no problem with that. I'm secure. I'm a secure man. I'm secure. She can walk out there with all her breasts out. I'm secure in myself. Well, that's the culture you from. The culture where I'm from to be like, bro, you are letting her disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? But then it get different, because it'll also be them same dudes that'll be like, them same dudes that'll call it disrespect here will call it okay here. So sometimes there's some gray area that we gotta all leave room for. You know what I'm saying? For those of us who get too caught up in that friendly, I honestly feel like we do get too caught up in, is he friendly or not? It's more so about how he play. You know what I mean? If he friendly, but killing, then I'm gonna have to amend my theory that goats play better when angry. I just don't know no goats, honestly, that play friendly.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Love, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets done taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets done taught me, I'm just tryna get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the 2nd grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid. Love, dollar bill, listen close, this is not a drill. Just hungry trying to get a meal. I've been in life, who gon' pay a bill? I've been in action, been in traction, surplus with nipples blacking, shining like still be blacking, red lights will stop the action, grand to go, even when it's slow. Higher heights to balance out the lows, can't ride the wave cause you ain't got a boat.